Yo, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Let's see if anybody jump in here with me. Traveling. It's the best I can do. Let's talk though. Let's talk Cowboys. Let's see who jump in here with a brother. You know what I'm saying? I know it's super late, but sometimes you gotta come in there late. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta come in here late. What's good, Darnell? You can hear me? You can see me good? Streaming from my phone. Christopher Branham. Action Jackson. Hey, what's good? Angie the Rebel Chick. What's good? What's good? What's good? Blake A. What's good? Can y'all hear me? Because I ain't got my mic. I ain't in my crib. I'm traveling for work. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back home tomorrow, but let's talk. Katrina Kiss. What's good? Fashionista. What's good? What's good? Current urban events. What's good? Sin City. Cowboy Tone. King G. Let's talk. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. I rock. What's good? This too late for y'all? I know this is a late chat, but late stream, but we gonna do it. I ain't got my water bottle. I got this Deer Park. We gonna make it work though. We gonna talk a little bit of Cowboys on a late evening. I don't expect it to be mad people in here though. Oh yeah, this the draft hat. I got two of them. This the draft hat. What y'all think? What y'all think of the draft hat? I got the white one and I got the black one. What y'all think? Lola Cowboys, what's good? What's good? Yeah, the draft hat. I had to grab that. Not in Vegas. You good? In Vegas, you good timing. I'm glad. You in Vegas watching me? That's love in Vegas watching the brother. Putting the kiddos to bed. Peace and blessings. That's dope. That's right. Hit that like button. Appreciate you, Katrina. So let's talk about a couple things going on with the Cowboys. A lot of things moving and shaking. I think I'm gonna make a video tomorrow talking about Dane Brugler's latest mock draft. I don't know if y'all saw it, but Dane Brugler's latest mock draft looking like my drafts a little bit. I don't know if y'all been following my drafts. Yeah, still got the sticker on it. Yeah, this joint came out the box, but I had to throw it on real quick. Y'all know I like to get the draft hats every year. Last year's was Last year's was a little weak. This year I like it. I like the little, you know what I'm saying? It's basic, nothing too crazy. I had to grab it. I'm ready for the draft to be over. It's fortune season. I'm with you. Do y'all believe? Hold on. What y'all want to talk about first? Y'all want to talk about potential trade backs, right? Or y'all want to talk about trading in general because of Stephen Jones? What y'all want to talk about? I'll let y'all figure out what y'all want to talk about first. Trade backs or trading in general? 80 people in here, 40 likes. Appreciate y'all. Potential trade backs. Okay, Nightmare, what's good with you? Okay, we could do. We'll talk trading in general. I see you, Celos 2136. We'll talk about that in a second. Why you say who I'm hiding from? What you talking about? What you talking about, DC Trucker? I ain't hiding from nobody. We'll talk about the trading in general in 1 second. I just want to talk trade backs. Why do y'all feel like Stephen Jones came out of nowhere and publicly announced the Cowboys are ready to trade back? Why y'all feel like that? I was a little mad at first. Like, why would you come out and actively say, yo, we definitely, I don't see us trading up, but we definitely will trade back possibly. Why would you say that? Gaslighting. Everything is gaslighting with them. I'm with you on that. Negotiation tactic. I like what you're thinking, eh? I don't even think Stephen Jones is lying. The last couple of drafts, the Cowboys are capable of trading back. Got my first super chat of the night. Y'all know the rules, man. First super chat, y'all throw the fire emojis in there for Robert Simmons. What's up, Rome? Happy early B-Day. Today is my birthday, bro. Happy born day, Robert Simmons. Just, y'all say happy birthday to Robert Simmons, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Happy born day. Happy born day, my brother. Randy Jackson, he full of ish. Yeah, he probably just lying. I'm wondering why you do that. I don't think he necessarily lying. Because the first thing I thought, though, I ain't gonna lie, first thing I thought was smoke screen. Cowboys just think about trading up. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't see us trading up because I just don't see us. That's a lot of bread, y'all. It's a lot of capital to trade up. Trading up where we at, people be wanting, like, to get into the top 10, people be wanting a lot of draft capital. I just don't see us doing that. I don't see us doing that. I don't even care if we get close to it. We need to fill holes on this team. Pause. We have a lot of stuff to take care of. I don't foresee a trade back. I mean a trade up. So Stephen Jones, I don't think it's a smokescreen because he really wants to trade up. I think Stephen Jones ain't good with a lot of. I don't think they're good with a lot of GMs in the league. I'll be honest with you. 97 people here, 50 likes, man. If y'all don't mind, hit the like button. I know it's super late. This is way later than normal, and I'm just bored. I'm on the travel by myself, and I just wanted to hit y'all up and talk to y'all because look, I'm in a hotel, and you know what I'm saying, brother lonely. So I wanted to talk to the cartel real quick. Darnell Lamar 199 Super Chat finally got my membership. Had to do it on the computer. Appreciate you, Darnell Lamar. Welcome to the family, y'all. Welcome Darnell Lamar to the cartel, man. You a member of the cartel, but you know what I mean. Welcome to the membership cartel. Appreciate you. 111 people in here, man. Let's get it to 100 likes. Late night stream too. So all 111 of y'all, I appreciate y'all because y'all could be asleep, but y'all rocking with your boy. What I was saying though, I don't even know what's happening. Why did Brady say, sorry, I got spicy? Oh, snap. Y'all distracted me from my points. It's early for you. Where you at, Lola Cowboys? You probably in Cali. It's probably like 6:30. Y'all, wow. Don't be creeping on Backpage after the stream. Y'all living a different life. Different life. Wow. It's only 7:32 here. Okay. It's wild early for y'all. 8:30 in Idaho. I guess we're gonna do a time check-in. What time is it where everybody at? Might as well do a time check-in. Everybody else doing it. Where you at and what time is it? I'm in Tennessee right now, so it's 9:30. Well, what time is it where you at? Now y'all got me curious. Calvin Hicks, 10:33. All right. Where you at, though? Mike Jink, 10:33. All right. 10:30 Jersey. Y'all know I'm on the East Coast anyway, so that's my normal time. That's why I said it's late. Usually it'd have been 10:30 for me. I didn't think that many people would be up right now ready for a late night stream. Maybe I should start late night streaming more often. Even though I'm old, I be wanting to go to sleep. 199 Super Chat from Down South Cowboy. Let's stay packed, bro. All right, my fault, Down South Cowboy. I'll get back on track. What I was saying is, I feel like Stephen Jones and them ain't that cool with the entire league. Like the GMs, I don't think Stephen Jones in particular, not necessarily Jerry, maybe Will, but Stephen Jones, I don't think he has a good rapport with any agents. I think a lot of the agents in the league don't like him. Hold on, my brother Jay Tuck in here? What I miss? Shout out to my brother Jay Tuck, man. I see him here. I didn't see you snuck in here, bro. What's good with you? I see y'all saying what up to my brother. That's my dog. I had to throw the phone stream on, bro, while I'm in this hotel. Tired. I can't get no content out during the day because I'm working crazy. Sorry, y'all. I know other people be throwing out videos every 20 minutes. I can't do it. I would love to be able to do it. I can't do it. I try. Yeah, you don't see other owners around Jerry and Steven. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of rapport or anything like that, bro. You right. So I think what Stephen Jones is doing is saying we're open for business. I don't think this is a trick. I think this is Stephen Jones saying, you know what? They always do this thing where they say they want people to call them. 77 likes. We 23 likes away from 100. Just let's get it to 100. I know it's late. Renee Allen, what's good with you? But my thing is this. Stephen Jones wants to trade back. I'm not saying he's guaranteed to, because if Ted McMillan's there, I think Matthew Golden, I think Ashton Genty, I think those are the three players. I think Amarion Hampton's considered, but I think he's a trade back prospect. Hold on. Somebody just said, get him Dub. Been a sub for 2 years. This is my first time watching you live. Salute, bro. Get him Dub, man. Let me get you a mod. That's fire. Been sub for 2 years. First time catching me live. You earned a mod that for me. I think that's fire. Appreciate you for tapping in. And maybe it's because I'm streaming later than normal. I'm catching people that don't ever catch me. You know what I'm saying? Had to jump in here late. It is what it. We 9 away from 100 too. 149 people this late is dope to me. But what I was saying is, I think Stephen Jones and them, they see that. Let's keep it real. Tuck, you still in here? Let's keep it real. Y'all my peoples. Cartel, talk to me. They see the value. We've been talking draft since October. I'm not saying that's a great thing. That sucks. We've been talking draft for like, we've been talking draft for like 6 months. Legitimate draft talk. Not like, Tuck, we've been talking draft for like 5-6 months, bro. Like legitimately talking draft to the point where you got draft fatigue. We have given Stephen Jones, Will McClay, and the rest of the Cowboys organization the playbook. And I'm not saying that they just listening to content creators. I ain't even here to be that cocky. I'm saying that the Cowboys ecosystem, right? I started October 2. The Cowboys ecosystem. Because people like always trying to take too much credit for everything. I ain't here for all that. The Cowboys ecosystem. Content creators. You got your primarily YouTube, you got Twitter, you got TikTok, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, you got people around. The ecosystem is big, but we've been talking draft for a while. We've been talking mock drafts, who we should take, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The Cowboys see the value in trading back. There is multiple mock drafts and scenarios out there where, like, even myself, when I do mock drafts, me, Tuck, when we did the Cover 3 mock draft, you clean up when you trade back. You get just one extra pick. It gets dangerous out there. Just one extra pick, and it get crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where they know what we can do if we trade back. Not God forbid, but God willing, we trade back. We get like two-thirds and a fourth or something like that, depending on how far we go back. Or if we get a second, we can really clean up. We can really 100% clean up. So I think Stephen Jones realizes that, and he's like, if I don't get an immediate game changer, I'm trading back. I think that's what his plan is. But Stephen Jones don't have the. This is where it gets disrespectful. So Stephen, if you're listening, put your earmuffs on. It's gonna get a little disrespectful right now. It is what it is. I don't think Stephen Jones got the nuts. He don't got the testicular fortitude, the cojones, to call and ask people what they want to do for a trade back. He don't got it in him. He's soft. He's soft. I'm going to keep it real with you. $5 super chat from Darnell Lamar. Appreciate you, my brother. If we're going to trade back, we have to finesse a team. Literally finesse. Hey, bro, you don't even have to finesse a team. We can just get legitimate value back. Appreciate you for that super chat. Legitimate value back, and we can win. We don't got to finesse nobody. We don't got to, like, I ain't even worried about winning the trade. Just get decent value, and we can come up. We can come up. Like, when I do mock drafts, y'all got a mock draft strategy? I know some people are a little bit more well-versed in player, like my brother Jay Tuck and Boss Cowboy and Vach and Sky and Foots and et cetera. They break these players down DMV flawlessly. right? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little bit more surface with mine. I'm getting better. Getting better. I'm knowing what traits to look for and stuff like that. I'm getting better. Not trying to downplay myself, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My point in bringing that up is when I'm doing mock drafts, I'm looking for positional value, where to take people, different traits and stuff like that. But I have an idea. I have an attack plan. You know how people say they have a board, like a stack? I have an attack plan when I go into the draft. I know what I want and when I want to get it. That's how I draft. I don't know if that's how you should do it, but that's how I draft. I know what I want and when I want to go get it. I know in the first 3 rounds, I want a running back, a receiver, right? Running back and receiver. Y'all can put it in whatever order y'all want to fight, right? And then I want either a cornerback or a DT. So the first 3 rounds is that. Some amalgamation of that. And I have other rules, right? Other rules. This is how I do my drafts, y'all. Y'all can try it out later. I have other rules that I won't adhere by. I mean, I won't shift by. And basically what I'm saying is I want a running back, a receiver, DT, or corner, right? In the first 3 rounds. But if somebody wild falls, then you throw that out the window and go BPA, right? I ain't crazy. Like if Abdul Carter's sitting there looking me in the face, you take him. If Travis Hunter's sitting there in the face, you take him, right? You just take him. You don't argue with certain things. If a player that you didn't expect falls to you, you got to take him. You just got to take him, even if you're not considering it. But I'm not going BPA as far as like to getting a player to sit on the bench. Another $4.99 super chat from Down South Cowboy. How do you think trading back gets you a fourth round, 4 or 5 round pick going to help? Hold on, going to help. Please tell me something real, not some BS. You're saying how does trading back and getting a fourth round, I guess it's a 4th or 5th round pick going to help? Well, there's a lot of, and look, I appreciate you saying keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? I think we need more of that in Cowboys Nation, Down South Cowboy. Y'all put some fire emojis in there for Down South Cowboy, because that's real. Basically saying, how's trading back going to help? Seriously. Because he wants a dog. He probably wants a killer. He don't want to trade back and get mediocre players. I can feel you, brother. So first and foremost, let me acknowledge why I think you're saying that. I know you want great players. You're not trying to trade back and get mediocre. I'm with you. This draft is weird from what I've seen, where there's a lot of players between the 2nd and the 4th round that can go anywhere between the 2nd and the 4th round. So to your point, you're saying what's trading back? Now, 5th, you might be reaching. So you're right. If we trade back but if you trade back from 12, you're not getting a 5th. You're getting a 2nd or a 3rd or a couple of 4ths or something like that. But you're not getting like a 4th in addition to those. You're not getting a 5th because that's where you're moving back from. No. But if you get a 4th round pick, there's defensive tackles and running backs that can help this team that can start 100% in the 4th round. The 4th round is a premium spot. That's why the last couple years has been killing us to watch our 4th round picks not be there. You can get great players in the 4th. In the 3rd, you can get real life contributing starters. Not like I'm wondering. 4th, you might wonder a little bit, but running backs, DTs, you can get guards in the 4th, like decent trench players. 1 Texas all through the 4th. Like, you can get contributing players. Now, you don't trade away from Matthew Golden or Ted McMillan to go get D tackles. So to your point, Down South Cowboy, I get you. But this scenario, trading back, is a scenario where you got wiped out, and it's like, I got to go recoup. That's it. So that's why Stephen Jones is saying that. It's the nightmare scenario that I did a video on recently that a lot of y'all watch. Y'all can go check it out, where Ted McMillan goes to the Panthers. Matthew Golden goes to the Saints. Ashton Jeanty goes to the Raiders. And then you're like, do I really want to force Emeka Ibuka at 12? Am I going to force Luther Burden at 12? Although that's my dog, Jay Tuck's boy. I love Luther Burden too. But do I got to force him at 12? If I trade back 5 or 6 spots, get to Seattle, Can I still get burdened? The answer is probably yes. And you can pick up capital. That's what the trade back is for. I'm not trying to trade back to 24. I seen some trades out there for to go back to Pittsburgh. That's kind of far. Pittsburgh picking what, 23rd or 22nd? I've done some mock drafts hypothetically, like, if you go back that far, but you're gonna have to give me some capital. If I go back to there, I need a second and a fourth. I'm trading back to where I made the playoffs. Tuck with me. That's the thing. You can't trade back a little too far. Don't get too crazy. I done traded back to where I made it to the NFC Championship game. That ain't no win. But you can trade back. There's two main targets to trade back with: Denver and Seattle. I feel like Denver and Seattle, you should just call the GMs. And that's where I said, that's my point of Stephen Jones putting out there, hey, I'm willing to trade back, because he wants Seattle or Denver to call him. Because he his pride. Y'all ever heard the phrase pride comes before the fall? I'm pretty sure you have. 191 people in here should definitely be at 150 likes. It should. The last 30 people that came in did not hit the like button. And how many of y'all watching this on y'all cell phone? How many of y'all watching this on an Android or iPhone? How many of y'all watching this on because it's late too. So y'all ain't in front of y'all computer. Y'all ain't on y'all TV. How many of y'all watching this on your phone? Double tap the screen. Stop playing with me. Do this. Double tap, and I don't know, Androids might not respond, so no disrespect. You double tap your Android, it might explode. So don't break your phone. iPhone users, double tap the screen, hit the like button. Stop playing with me. If you're an Android user, hit the dots and then go hit the like, because I don't want your phone to explode or fold up. All right, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me. I probably lost like 7 viewers. Like, yo, man, F you and your iPhone. Man, fuck TFT, I'm out. DC Truck, I knew you had an Android. You smell like you had an Android. I can smell it on you. You probably got a big old folding Android in that truck too, don't you? I can feel it. You need to drive that truck to Best Buy and get you an iPhone and stop playing with me. Get you an iPhone. Live your life better, man. It's peaceful on this side. Sorry, little phone hate, little phone war hate. Don't do that to us Android users. My fault, Jabbar. Like, don't do that. Yo, you know this. It's the never look. It's only one other. It's a couple wars out here that's never gonna stop. iPhone, Android, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. It's some beefs out here that's gonna be going on forever. It is what it is. Yeah, I can smell that Android, Angie. I can smell it. What is that? What is that? A Samsung? That smelled like a Pixel. I smelled the Pixel when you came in here. I know you gotta, or you like Drake, you running around with a Nokia, and then that's just nasty work. How's you watching this? Anyway, I'm sorry. It's late. Allow my tangents to just flow. Allow my tangents to flow upon you. But back to the point. Stephen Jones ain't got the kahunas. He's too prideful. He don't want to call the Seattle Seahawks and say, hey, if our draft falls weird, hit us up immediately. I'm down to do business. I know y'all want to come up and grab somebody. And you know what? Seattle might want to come up and grab Emeka Ibuka to pair him with Jackson Smith and Jigma, because they former teammates. You know what I'm saying? They might want to come up and grab you, but you got to be willing to let people go. Down South Cowboy 499 Super Chat traded back last year. How did it work out? Dak need real weapons at 12. Someone will be there, my boy. Do one great thing for your QB in his career. Hey. Down South Cowboy, you preaching to the choir. Let me like that, because you spitting. I'm super weapons. You ain't got to. Hey. I'm on your page. Thank you for the super chat. 100%. Load the clip. I just feel like you can get some of those weapons. I got a plan. You Tet Golden's stock is rising. Tet's stock is already up. Genty's stock is already up. Amarion Hampton's somewhere in the middle. His stock is high though. I don't think Luther Burden's stock is so high that he's going to be gone. I don't. I don't think that, because people still value trench players, y'all. And if that many, this is my philosophy. If that many weapons go in the top 10 and we don't have a chance to draft a receiver or running back because, that many weapons went, that means a lot of linemen have fell. Miami need a lineman. You know what I'm saying? The Cardinals, there's certain teams out there that need to beef up their trenches. Now, you can say we need to beef up our trenches too. I ain't going to tell you that we don't. But what I'm telling you is I think we're valuing the weapons more this year than the trenches, so we can strike a deal with somebody that's vice versa. Brandon Fife with the $10 super chat. I think we should stay where we are. And first of all, thank you for the $10 super chat. I think we should stay where we are unless they somehow moved up. Not likely, so stay. Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with sticking and picking. It ain't nothing wrong with sticking and picking. We might as well get to 200 likes. We already passed 150. Might as well get there. It's 218. First of all, can we just give yourselves a round of applause or some fire emojis or something for it being 221 people in here on the late night stream with CFT on the late night? And y'all got me streaming. I'm streaming from my phone? Man, I like to give props where it's due, man. This, as Mark Holmes would say, this thing don't work without y'all. I turn on the phone. I'm lonely in the hotel room. Don't tell nobody. I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? Miss my family. And I was like, let me talk to my peoples real quick. And 217 people, 220 people jumped in here with me. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Let me see, Mike McCain. You got a lot of West Coast people in here, man. I'm from Arizona, and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. See, that's what it is. I ain't mad, though. Look. Don't make me feel bad, Mike McCain. I'm feeling good about myself. Don't shut me down. Mike, like, hey, man, it's just the time zone. You ain't lit. Mike said, you ain't lit, big dog. It's just the time zone. We awake. I'll take it. I take what I can get, man. Beggars can't be choosers. But I'm not mad at the trade back. I'm not mad at the stick and pick. I will tell y'all this. I've been saying this for a while. No reason to be sad or worried. There is plenty of talent in this draft. There's only one bad scenario, y'all. Right? There's only one bad scenario. And that's this. Picking players that need to develop more. Now, every rookie needs development. So people be misunderstanding me when I say picking players that need to develop. Right? No. Picking players that have a specific trait that you want to develop and you know it's not there yet, and you act like you like a team like Arizona can pick a player like him when he develop, it's crazy. I feel like the Browns can do that. But I'm gonna say something to y'all that y'all might think is crazy. $2 super chat from Darnell Lamar. That's like 4 super chats, Darnell, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all throw some fire in there for Darnell, man. He running it up. $2 super chat. Sipping on a Henny on a Wednesday night. Sipping on a Henny. The Deer Park Henny. You ain't never had that. No. Now, I feel like we still contending, y'all. Somebody call me crazy. I feel like we're still a contender. I know we ain't made playoffs, and the last time we was in the playoffs, we got our ass beat. So contend with what? I get it. I think last year was a story of being lazy in the offseason and injuries. But our core is still incredible. when you have a top 10 quarterback, a top 5 pass rusher, I don't feel like arguing with y'all. I feel like Mike is number 1. I feel like Dak is top 7. But I'm just going to keep it general. And a top 3 receiver, you have a top, I think Tyler Smith's the top guard in the league. So you got plenty of top players on this team at key positions. You know what I'm saying? You got Deron Bland, which is a pretty solidified corner. I know he's not the best in the league. You know what I'm saying? Demo is hurt. Can't wait till he get back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jake Ferguson. Last year I said he was top 10. I got to go top 15 now. Jake Ferguson had a down year, but I love his potential. We got some talent in places to where if we add properly and a couple of players ascend, we right back to competing. I don't think we're just barren. Like, we're not the Giants. No disrespect to the Giants, but we're not the Giants. We're not the Browns. You know what I'm saying? We're not the Raiders. It's some teams out here that just they got a long way to go. They don't have no core pieces. We're not the Panthers. We got legit all-pro players at special places. All-pro quarterback. You know what I'm saying? All-pro pass rusher, all-pro receiver. That's why we need a receiver too. We need a running back. You know what I'm saying? A stud running back. A corner to go with Bland. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the proper moves can ascend this team. And when I say the proper moves, y'all heard Stephen Jones earlier, right? Well, it wasn't earlier. Recent interview. It was circulating earlier that Stephen Jones said, "We are not done." What's Stephen Jones' favorite time of year, y'all? Now I'm gonna test y'all cartel knowledge. I'm gonna test y'all fortitude. What is Stephen Jones' favorite time of year? It ain't free agency. It ain't even the draft. Post June 1st. Oh yeah. Now, I know y'all hate when I say it, but it's Dollar Tree season. Dollar General, Family Dollar, Goodwill, Salvation Army, whatever you want to call, discount, Shein. Shout out to my daughter, Shein. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with Shein. I get it. Old Navy, wherever the discounts is at. Because players, Temu season. I love that, Temu season. And I'm not saying you can't find value. There are great players to be had. This isn't me downplaying the players. It's about the revenue you have to spend. Stephen Jones likes to get maximum talent and effort and spend less money. I'm not mad at him wanting a deal. I'm a dad. I want deals every day. I ain't gonna hold you. I like deals. So I ain't mad at him with that. I get tired of him always bargain shopping, but it's another video for another day. I ain't even here to talk. We know he like to bargain shop. My point is, we have how much money left? Right under 40 million, like 37, 38 million. We will have more millions when we sign Micah. After we pay all of our rookies, we're going to probably be sitting around 40 million. I think. I'm not doing quick math. Don't hold me to it. What is it? 27 likes away from 100? Or 200, my fault. Hit the like button. Vinny Hagan, come on, dog. Vinny Hagan. Dak 60 million, that's not dollar. Vinny Hagan, you know, come on, man. You know that APY is not how contracts work. Come on, Vinny. I'm not gonna do a big long crash course on contracts, but no one gets paid their APY unless they are on a franchise tag. No one gets paid that. And you've been watching football long enough to know that. CeeDee Lamb is not making $34 million next year. Between the way they break it down with signing bonuses and moving money and all that extra stuff, you almost never get that exact amount unless you're on a franchise tag. It just don't happen. And it's not even a Cowboys thing. This is a around the league thing. No one gets paid. They get their money, They never get it on APY. APY is for news headlines and ESPN. Don't let them fool you, big dog. Don't fall for that. Oh, Mark Holmes in the building. See, I'm on my phone, man. I didn't even see Mark. Y'all gotta let me know when the goats come in. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Mark Holmes, man. Mark Holmes, man, one of the best in the game. If not, you know what I'm saying, GOAT, legend. You gotta give the props to the people that paved the way for you. My fault, Mark. I didn't even see you slide up in here. Pause. But my point is, we gotta get that stream. We do gotta get a stream, Mark. No question. We gotta set a stream up, man. No question. I'm gonna hit DMV up. We gonna set something up. You can come on cover 3. We gonna set something up. I know next week gonna be busy with the draft, but after the draft, we got a whole lot of runway. So we gonna set something up. That's not even a question. Let me acknowledge this $20 super chat, and then I'm gonna make my next point. Y'all know the rules. Fire emojis in there for the dub. Thank you, Celos. Celos2136 with the $20 super chat. Rome, what you think about going after Ramsey? I'm with it. Better than Booth and Carson. Of course, he better than Kalen Carson's and Booth. Booth shouldn't be on this team. He should get cut for sure, and still respected. Let me go ahead and say this about Jalen Ramsey. That's a great point. I hadn't spoken on Jalen Ramsey. I ain't make a video on it because you know what? And I'll read this other super chat real quick. Darnell Lamar, another $2 super chat. Get Mark on cover 3. No question. That's a given. DMV and Mark locked in. So that's going to happen no matter what. Jalen Ramsey is a very, very, very good player still. I ain't saying he's the greatest corner in the league no more, but he don't have to be. You got to realize where we're coming from. The scariest thing about Jalen Ramsey is, do you want to give him all that money? Because that does take a big chunk out of your shopping spree. But the Cowboys' problem is we always focus on getting 5 for 1 instead of getting that one that would cost 5. Jalen Ramsey does 2 things to this team. He immediately boosts the morale of the team. We don't do this enough. Adding certain players sends a lightning rod through the locker room. Jalen Ramsey is just as good as a player as Deebo Samuel is it for adding him to Washington. And Washington fans been throwing a parade for Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel been very average for the last 2 years. Jalen Ramsey is actually, I think, younger than Deebo. I think. I know Jalen turned 30. He still can tackle. He's still good in man coverage. They say he's shaky in zone. I think that's more. Being shaky in zone is more scheme. Being still good at man at 30 is a pretty good attribute. But he likes to tackle. That physicality, I think he would fit 100% in Eberflus's scheme. And then what happens when Trayvon Diggs comes back? Because this is Trayvon Diggs insurance. Trayvon Diggs comes back mid to back end of the season. If we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, now we have a very formidable backfield. I'm not going to do the whole thing. We got the best secondary in the league. It ain't about that. But we would 100% have a very formidable backfield. But we got to crawl before we walk. We got to get there. I can't just get at to him. Thank you again for that super chat, Celos. But also, what compensation would y'all give up for Jalen Ramsey? Because I was saying a 5th. You know why? Why do you think I'm saying a 5th? It's not that Jalen Ramsey's worth a 5th round pick. Would have said a 4th, but we don't have a 4th. You trade. This is the thing what people don't understand. Your trade value, age comes into consideration and compensation. You feel me? Age and compensation. So Jalen Ramsey at 30 with that much money, that moves the pick down. If he wasn't owed that much money and he was 28, 29, He probably could have got a third from me. But when you that old, when you 30, and I'm not saying he old washed up, I'm saying age, because it comes into consideration, you're owed that much money, you can get a fifth. You can get a fifth. Just like we did for Gilmore or Brandon Cooks. You can get a fifth. They was around 30. The compensation is more. You can get a fifth round pick. And I think Miami would take the fifth round pick because what? It cleans their books up. Take this $20 million off my books. Take this player. Give us the fifth. Now, maybe they probably can talk somebody into a fourth, but if you're aggressive, you can probably get him for a fifth. That's my point. You can get Jalen Ramsey for a fifth because of his age. If Jalen Ramsey was going to go hit a Ben win, but he's not going until after the draft. And that's why I was going to say, Stephen Jones was saying that we're still open to trading. Period. Not trading back, trading and going to get players. I think Stephen Jones telling the truth. Post June 1st, there's going to be players cut. There's going to be people ready to get up off players after June 1st. And I think Stephen Jones is willing to do it. Oh, it's wild in the chat. Marcus, that rainbow alert. I don't even know what's going on in the chat. Down South Cowboy 199 Super Chat, straight up trade Diggs for Ramsey. You can't trade Diggs, bro. That injury, you just can't, bro. I know, look, I ain't gonna say I would love to, because I still like Trayvon Diggs. But you can't trade him. Now with that injury, it's over. Diggs gonna be with us. It is what it is. That is true. Now, you go back and listen to the interview. Jerry Jones said he was all in on the players we got. But the thing is, Jerry Jones knew that the media, when he said that, he knew the media was running with this whole all-in narrative for the entire year. Jerry Jones never went back to clarify. He could have came back and said, y'all, look, listen, I didn't mean it the way y'all taking it. I mean, we're all in on Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons. But no, Jerry saw the media run with it. He took the free publicity, and we got so mad all year. We was arguing with each other. We was frustrated. We was all in became a catchphrase for ESPN, and it was stupid. And I hate carpe omnia. That's the one thing Mike McCarthy did that pissed me off. Rooted in carpe omnia. I hope we don't have no goofy ass catchphrase. Just go play ball. I don't need no goofy catchphrase. Why am I missing? What is the joke I'm missing? Transformer alert. Who in here wilding? No. What did DeMarc Jones read? Y'all repost what happened. Y'all got me scrolling through this chat. Y'all know I can't see. A brother need glasses. Y'all know I can't see. Anyway. No more. Yo, look, listen. Mike McCarthy things I don't miss. Mojo moments. What the is that? What the is that? Mojo moment? Kick rocks with that. Kick rocks. What else? Rooted. Kick rocks. What else? Carpe omnia. Carpe, kick your ass up out of here. Get that gone. Smashing watermelons. Somebody said they wanted Dak's meat. First, pause. I almost ended the stream. That's nasty work. Come on, y'all. Nasty work. Don't do that. I can't even focus. Why would you say that? He's talking football. It's plenty other streams you can go. You want to talk about, man. Pause. Hey, man, if that's your prerogative, that's your sexual preference, I ain't here to hate on it, but I don't partake. Damn. That was unexpected on the late night. It's too late. Anyway. Can't even focus. the Mavericks are beating the brakes off the Kings. That's dope. Y'all know my team's second in the West. I know y'all don't like it. That's the one thing I disagree with Cowboys fans on. We've already been over this. My team is second in the West. Y'all gonna just hate me. It is what it is. I quietly be rooting for my basketball team because they get busy. Lakers in 5 is hilarious. Don't get Shannon Sharp in here. You know what I'm saying? My Rockets is pretty decent. We young, we be balling. We be balling. It is what it is. Been a Rockets fan since I was a kid with Akeem Olajuwon and them, Maxwell and all them. Y'all gonna just let me rock. Y'all gonna just let me rock. I ain't gonna come on here with no Rockets hat on, but look. You know what I'm saying? Rockets all day. Anyway. That pause conversation really threw off my train of thought. I can't even focus. What was I talking about? That was just nasty work. I didn't know what was being said. Why would you say that? It was so distracting. I lost my train of thought. Darnell Lamar, no disrespect, but we both to put hands on them young guns in Houston. No, you're not. No, you're not. Appreciate you for the super chat, but no, you're not. Oh yeah, I was talking about the slogans. Thank you, Cooper fan. Appreciate you. I ain't gonna miss none of that, Mike McCarthy. I'm sorry. I want some real life camaraderie. I think Mike McCarthy I'm not saying Mike was never a great coach or nothing like that, but I think Mike thought this was like a movie. Like, let's find a good catchphrase, or let's get everybody the same hoodie, and let's go off after practice. Let's go out for ice cream. And nah, you gotta actually go get with your players and get to know them. So that's why you see Brian Schottenheimer at Osa's charity event, at Micah's event, Eberflus at Micah's event, meeting and getting to know your players, not just your quarterback. And I love Dak. But that's all Mike wanted to do. Mike wanted to be cool with Dak. That's it. It was way more other stuff to do. Way more other stuff to do. Let's go out. Yeah, man, I just feel like Mike McCarthy was focused on sometimes his team building, his team camaraderie. I don't think he knew all the team's players, like all the players' names. I just don't think he was that focused on that type of stuff. You know? But listen, I really feel like I think the Cowboys, I don't think trading back is a horrible thing. And I think that Stephen Jones is 100% going to take advantage of. It's not necessarily trading, but going to get more players. This team is far from over. Now, do I think we're going to go get, outside of draft picks, we're not going to get nobody too major. But do I think that we're going to go add some supplemental pieces after the draft? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Mike McCarthy still eating watermelons. Y'all wild. Y'all are wild. John Lamar $5 super chat. Dre is about to see her baby dad cry and get sent home. Jimmy's playoff. The Candidate Warriors is 6. Don't do that, Darnell Lamar. I don't want you to end up sad, man. Oh, it's Osa's time too. It's time for Osa to step. Osa's being paid to step up. Osa has to become a household name. He cannot just be average. It's time for Osa to step up. Okay, we got a cornball in here. Y'all know what to do. I ain't even going to acknowledge them. Y'all know what to do. Y'all want a live stream tomorrow, though? This stream is lit. Appreciate you, Newsom fam. Appreciate you, man. I got a 7-8 hour drive tomorrow. It's about to be crazy. So I'm about to actually jump off here. I got a long drive in the morning. I got to ask y'all 2 questions before I jump off here, though. Mozzie will ball out with the new coaching staff. I think so. I need Mozzie to ball out. It ain't even about wanting him to. I need Mozzie to be decent. I think the ship has sailed on him being great, but I need Mozzie to be at least decent. I do. I 100% do. I need Mozzie to just be decent, bro. We put in too much work. Like, I need you to be decent. Mozzie being decent changes a lot. I think White Cotton, our coaching staff is the biggest additions outside of Dante Fowler. Our coaching staff is our biggest addition. What would y'all grade, before I get up out of here in the next couple of minutes, what would y'all grade this offseason so far? I gave it a C+. I gave it a C+. It was at about a C for me. It was at about a C. I'm giving it a C+. Dante Fowler, Joe Milton, that makes it a C+. Y'all think that's fair? C+. I'm not adding the coaches in, just player acquisition. The free agents and stuff, I think C+. A great draft can put us at a B to a B+. Unless you just get, like, if you get Ashton Genty, I'm throwing A. You get Ted McMillan, I'm throwing A. Matthew Golden, probably B+. That's a great offseason. If you could say our offseason is a B+, that's fire. Suave D with the $10 super chat. Good stream, Rome. Here's some gas money for you. I'm gonna throw that to some energy drinks. Suave D, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you for that $10 super chat for the ball, man. I appreciate you. If you go get the right players, a good draft can put us at a B. I ain't even mad if you say B-, I get it. But if you have a good to great draft, we're at a B+. What can get us to an A? What can get us to an A? I'll tell you real simply. We was just talking about it. A good to great draft and a veteran player that helps this team or two. That's an A offseason. I'm talking about a real veteran. Jalen Ramsey, another veteran defensive tackle, another veteran corner. Adding a veteran receiver if we don't get the right one in the draft. Say our draft gets wiped up and then after the draft we go get Amari Cooper or something like that. Going to get the right players to add onto this team. Two good to great veterans and a great draft, we in the A territory. Just a great draft, we about B+. Jair Alexander, something like that. Brandy Mahoney, that's right. That's how you get to an A. I'm not trading for Breece Hall. No disrespect to Breece Hall, but after that injury, I gotta just draft. No disrespect. He might be completely healthy. Darnell Lamar $5 super chat. We get an A if Will don't botch this draft like the past few years. He gotta knock it out the park for an A, because we had a C+. But he can get a whole full letter grade with a great draft. T-Mac, if you get T-Mac, Judkins, Maxwell, Hairston, or Ravel, or like Collins, like you get that type of a draft, you in B+ range. You get Ashton Genty, you in an A. I don't know how you would get him, but you in an A. But if you add that you have a draft like that, you add that veteran, I feel like it's an A. I do. I do. If we traded for Jalen Ramsey and had that draft, what y'all put the grade at? If we traded for Jalen Ramsey and we got T-Mac Judkins in a corner, or T-Mac Judkins in a DT, where the grade's in an A. There's no question it's in an A. The offseason grade is at an A. But right now, we gotta have when you're at a C+, that means we gotta close. We gotta finish strong. Don't y'all think? We haven't done it though. I can't give can I be fair for a second? I'm rocking with y'all for another 5 minutes. Can I be fair for a second? Is it considered negative to say, I want y'all to finish strong as a front office? I know I know it's this whole negative versus positive thing going on in Cowboys Nation. Is it considered negative to just say Stephen Jones finished the job? Will McClay finished the job. Go have a great draft. Don't bring me Michael Williams and some other dude from Mount Valley State. Go finish the job. And then after the draft, go trade or pick up 2 veterans. Solidify this roster. Then I will be happy. Y'all know I can't wait to be OD positive. Y'all know I want to come in here and start tripping. But I feel like if we get them too much credit, if we get a Jones family too much credit, if we just bow down too early, they gonna be like, yeah, they straight. Finish the job. What did Kobe used to job not finish? Job not done. It's not done. Y'all have done good building depth for this team. Go have a great draft and go get me a veteran or 2. And then let's rock and roll. I know it ain't gonna be perfect. Will I be live draft night? To be determined. to be determined. I don't know for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be live the whole time, yo. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll be live right around the Cowboys pick, bare minimum. But I don't know if I'm gonna be live from. We'll figure it out. We are picking earlier. Last year I jumped on live when we jumped up. We'll figure it out. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But yeah, just finish the job. I think that's where I'm at with it. Go finish the job. So I can say, Rome, you need to call in so we can complain to you. I know everybody got to call in. Y'all don't want to complain to me because it's not that I'm going to yell at y'all. I'm not about to be, like, sometimes, can I be brutally honest with y'all? I'm going to be honest regardless. Sometimes during the calling, man, everybody don't need to talk. See, this is when it get mean. Everybody don't need a microphone. And everybody don't need a ring light. And I ain't trying to muffle nobody's voice. I'm not saying that everybody can't have an opinion. I'm saying that some of y'all get on the phone and just be like, you know, Dak need to read defenses. And I'll be like, what the fuck did you talk? They ain't even on the subject. Like, I be listening to people's streams and they be cooking. And then they let somebody on the stream and the person be off task. They be changing the subject. They phone be breaking up. And then the whole steam of the show be gone. But you're right. I'll try to work in a call-in line towards this season, though. So that we can have a vent live. Like, not every time, but every once in a while. But I'm going to have to find a way to just let you know, hey, man, get back on topic. Because I be listening. Because some people are really great at it, bro. Some people is great on it at just keeping the conversation good. I can see me getting frustrated and asking somebody, yo, what is you talking about? What is you talking about? But I don't want to be considered like a gatekeeper. So y'all right. I'll get it going. Darnell Lamar, Rome. Where's the Steam Deck? Oh, yo. I had to get a new computer and everything. So the Steam Deck got put on the hiatus. That's why y'all ain't heard no sounds or nothing. I got to get that together, though. I got to get it together. You right, though. I got it. Excuse me. I got it. It's at the house. I got it. Just do what AOC do. Hey, man, that man is good at what he do. I can't do what AOC do. It's only one attack on Cowboys. I can only do what CFT do. If I do what he do, why y'all need me? I gotta be me, man. He great at what he do, man. I can't emulate that, man. I gotta be me. That's the beauty of Cowboys Nation. Y'all need everybody to do them. If we all acted the same, why you need all of us? You only need one. But as far as on the live, the call in, I haven't seen exactly how he handled his call in, so I got to check that out. I don't think call-ins is bad. I just want to get good at it. So I guess you gotta have it to get good at it. So we'll get there. We will get there. Rome, I'm not trying to change you. I love you, but he calls out ignorance. Oh nah, man. Like I said, you gotta handle your thing. You gotta have your own personal sauce. Everybody makes spaghetti different. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. If I start trying to sound or do something like somebody else, y'all gonna be able to sense it. If I start acting different, y'all gonna sense it. Like that ain't right. Just like if I came here and tried to break down film and sound like I was smarter than y'all be like, shut your ass up, Rome. That ain't you. I gotta be me. Even if I called out people's ignorance, I gotta do it in my own way. I can't act like somebody else. Cause I can't do all that. Like, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you why I can't do the cursing at somebody and all that. The Andy the Rebel Chick is right. I can't, cause if you curse back at me, I'm gonna threaten you. And I'll be talking about meeting up with you where you at. I can't. If y'all been watching me long enough, y'all done seen me. I done had that moment a couple of times. I can't do, like, I can joke back and forth with people, but I don't do straight disrespect. So you're right, Angie. I can't do it. So if we joking. But if somebody tell me to shut up, I'm gonna be like, yo, catch me in traffic. I'm gonna forget where I'm at. So I try to keep it even keel so we can stay on sports and y'all won't be like, yo, Rome tripping. I don't want to be tripping. I want to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay focused. So I feel like if I show respect, I'll get respect. You feel me? You get the respect you give. But if you get out of pocket with people, they're gonna get out of pocket with you because you invited it. You invite the energy that you give off. I ain't trying to give off no crazy energy. I can't handle it. Some people good at what they do. That's what I'm saying. Darnell Lamar, I finally got my membership. We got to keep you on the toes, get you to that next level, road to 30K. Appreciate you, bro. Well, I'm at 30K. I'm trying to get to 40. Well, actually, I need to get to 31 first. Got to crawl before I walk. Thank you for that super chat, bro. That's all. I ain't even mad at that. If you want to, look, y'all know I defend Dak too. So I ain't mad at him wanting to crash out or whatever you want to say. This is my thing. I can't tell nobody how to run their content. You know? And I actually look forward to everybody having a different style, different content. I like it. I like the differences. Like, if y'all listen to Skywalker Still, one of the best in the game, he different. Mark Holmes is different. Boss is different. J Tuck different. DMV different. AOC different. Vach, Foots the King, Okoye Media. It's so many different flavors. It's dope. Keep it that way. Let everybody be themselves. As soon as we start trying to sound and do the same thing, then it's broke. Content creations is exactly that, creativity. Everybody should be creative and do their own thing. If everybody starts sounding the same, this shit gonna sound stupid. But look, I'm gonna slide because I gotta get up in the morning. I'm probably leaving here like 5:36. But I'll be back in the studio tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. 200 people rock on me this late. I appreciate y'all, man. Or early, wherever you at. I know it ain't late for everybody. But I love y'all, man. Y'all get some thought to this whole trade back stuff. We're gonna talk about it some more tomorrow. Appreciate you, Brandy. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate you, Angie. Y'all keep me on my toes, man. But y'all show me support no matter what, and don't think I don't appreciate it. But I'm gonna go ahead and slide. Tomorrow we gonna chop it up some more. I'm gonna think of some more good ideas tomorrow, and we gonna chop it up. Good stream. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I holla.